Doesn't really change anything, to be honest. Same conditions for both teams. Obviously we're used to playing on hot turf as well, like they are. So we don't really try not to think about it as much as possible, I guess.
Two straight losses, but without a lot of your main guys. I mean, are you guys sort of writing it off? Or are you guys worried at all with the current trend?
I don't think so. I think obviously at this club you expect to win. The expectations are very high, so 2 losses is definitely not okay. Everybody knows that, and it's been a tough little stretch for us. We're all banding together, trying to get through it the best we can. Like you said, obviously missing some key players, but that means other players get opportunities and they need to prove what they can do. So it doesn't matter who steps on the pitch on Sunday. It's a rivalry match. Obviously, everything that happened in the US Open Cup will be fresh in our memories, and we're going out there to get 3 points.
As painful it is now, I mean, could it eventually be a good thing in the long run for a lot of you young guys to get minutes and maybe take on more prominent roles?
Of course, you as a player, the only way you get better is by getting on the pitch, getting those experiences in tough situations, thrown into the fire. A lot of obviously young guys made their debuts, which is something they'll remember for the rest of their lives. So as a player, it's great coming out here and training with top players, but at the end of the day, you want to play in games.
You mentioned those young guys. What did you think of their performance and how they can contribute in the future?
Yeah, I think they all did fantastic. It's not easy stepping in, especially for a guy like Jimmy, who was injured for a little bit. Obviously played a lot of minutes with S2 a few days before and then sort of thrown into it. But buzzing for him, obviously a local kid from Philly in front of his friends and family. So excited for him. I thought obviously Kovar's a quality player. He's shown that throughout the whole season with both the first team when he's had opportunities and with S2. And O'Neill Fisher is certainly one for the future. He's so fast, so dynamic as a right back, can get forward, so much quality. So excited for all 3 of them.
Touched on it a little bit, but getting back on the field against Portland, how motivated are you guys considering what happened last week?
Yeah, motivated's a great word for it. Obviously, we're still gutted about last week. Open Cup is something we take a lot of pride in at this club, and I've been to one final and obviously won one, so I was looking forward to making another run at it. It's a shame the way it happened, with everything that happened, all the drama, but trying to put that behind us the best we can, move on. Obviously, the main goal for us now is MLS Cup, Supporters Shield, and getting 3 points now is just as important as getting 3 points later down the season. So we're obviously very, very motivated for the match.
Matches against them always tend to be chippy, but what are you expecting in this match coming up?
Same thing, it's a rivalry match. It's going to be hot. We're coming off 2 losses. They just, had a tough one in LA. So both teams are going to be very motivated, ready to go, raring to go. It's going to be, very chippy. Yeah, it's probably a good word for it. Yeah.
This team is used to scoring goals. Is there, in the last couple games, has there been any level of frustration offensively? Because you've had opportunities, you're so close here and there.
Of course, yeah. We're used to scoring a lot of goals. Obviously, when you're missing probably 2 of the best players in the league, it's going to change, of course. But we have players who are capable and have shown they can score goals in this league. So of course, when you don't score, it's frustrating. We've created a few chances, but just needs to be a bit more clinical and have a bit more, just be a bit better in the final third, really. Have a bit more quality.